Pay attention. This is the actual application of quadrant concept. जैसे मैंने स्टार्टिंग में आपको आप लोगों को बताया था that there is no lower limit or upper limit of angles. It is that is the angles. It is not that 0 degrees is the smallest one, 90 degrees is the highest one. One of the major applications. Sorry, please pay attention. One of the major applications of quadrant concept is to find out the angles which are is to find out the T ratios of the angles which are beyond 90. These examples are very, very useful and very, very important for the remaining concept of the whole trigonometry. That is actual application of the quadrant concept. Watch out carefully. Sine 120 degree. If we need to find out a value which is beyond the trigonometrical table of 90 degree, what we do is we try to break it in terms of the marginal values. All of us know that the marginal values are 0, 90, 180, 270 and 360. Quadrant wise, we know first, second, third and fourth. In the first, all are positive, second sine is positive, third tan is positive, fourth cos is positive, and angles increase in the anti-clockwise direction. Now, the first thing to be done is to break it in such a form that you can write it in terms of a marginal value. Like for 120, there are two options. Either we write it as 90 plus 30 or we write it as 180 minus 60. Completely your choice. We can write this as 180 minus 60. Now just try to identify the quadrant. 180 minus 60 will be second quadrant. Second quadrant sign will be positive and function will not change. Sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. So the value of sine 120 is root 3 by 2. Like for example, 10, 135 degree we need to find out. How can we break it in terms of marginal value? 90 plus 45 you want to write, no problem. 180 minus 45 we likh 90 plus 45, 90 plus which quadrant? Second quadrant, tan will be negative. What about function? Change. So this will be cot 45 degree. Cot 45 degree is 1. So answer is -1. Is it clear? Let's try to find out cos 210 degree. We can write cos 210 as cos 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30 will be third quadrant. Cos will be negative. Are you samajh? Pakka? So this will be cos. Function will not change. 180 degree horizontal axis. Cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree is minus root 3 by 2. Cos 450 degree. How can we write this? Cos 360 plus 90. 360 plus which quadrant? First. Cos will be positive. Function will not change. Cos 90 is 0. Understood? एक बार हमें quadrant concept clear हो, we can find out any value which can be expressed in terms of marginal value, provided it can be expressed. जैसे 75 degree होता, तो हम उसको marginal value की form में express नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि अगर marginal value की form में express करते यार, we would have written as 90 minus 15. अब 90 तो marginal हो गया, but 15 हमें क्योंकि standard table में नहीं आता. That is, if you analyze, the important thing is one value should be marginal value and one value should be there in the standard trigonometrical table. Then only we will be able to find out. So we cannot apply it for all the angles, but the values which are for the standard angles. Now look for this one. Sine, say 240 degree. Sine 240. How can we break this? 180 plus 60. Okay. We can write this as 180 plus 60. Which quadrant? Third. Sine will be negative. Will the function change? So this will be sine 60. And sine 60 is minus root 3 upon 2. Can you now understand the importance of quadrant concept? And with how much ease we can find out the value of practically any degree ratio by using the quadrant concept properly. This is only one application. We got in all 3 applications of the quadrant concept. Is it clear? Any doubt to anyone? Note it down. Basically, दो आंसर्स नहीं हो सकते. No problem. You can write it as 90. See, we were. Bhai, 1 minute, yeah. Please pay attention that whether you break it in terms of 180 degree or 90 degree, that will not affect your final answer. I'll show this thing. Sin 120 को यहाँ पर हमने 180 minus 60 लिखा था. We can write there 90 plus 30, no problem. Now 90 plus which quadrant? Second quadrant sign will be positive, but function will change. Cos 30. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by. So whether you break it through 180 degree or 90 degree, you will always get the same answer. Right? Clear to all of you? I'll be giving you 6 questions to do right now. So if you have any doubt, please ask. जिसने नहीं किया आज उसकी पिटाई. आज मैं वैसे सीरियस. हाँ. भाई साहब मेरी बात सुन तो लो आप ध्यान से. मैं भी तो यही बोल रहा हूँ that we can, that is एक restriction है quadrant concept की. हाँ, कि एक मार्जिनल वैल्यू होनी चाहिए और एक ऐसी वैल्यू जो स्टैंडर्ड टेबल में.